I think, yeah.
We're going? Okay. Okay, so going to be doing some firing tests again now that I have a actual 100-foot tape measure laid out down here. Okay, so we got the Nitron. We're going to be starting out doing 10 shots with the stock batteries. I'm not going to be doing full auto. I'm going to be letting it rev all the way up in between each shot. I checked the weather because we are outside. We've got a 10-mile-an-hour breeze, if you will. It doesn't feel that windy. It's supposed to be going northeast, so that's going to be coming across where I'm firing, so for reference. Yeah, so here we go. Okay, and we'll go see where those landed. Yeah, okay. Oop, get my hand out the way. See, now it's going to be an earthquake again because I got the camera. And we're walking in, we're walking. One thing that I was saying on the forums, if you notice, they're all pretty well grouped together. I mean, I know they're dispersed, but if you think about shooting streamlines, they'd be like all over, way over there and over there. Anyway, so we got the cluster, and let's see what we got on the tape measure. We got, whoa, 51 feet is the center. That's the shortest one. It's about, what do we got, 47. Shortest one. And the farthest one's over there. And that's at about 55. So in actual outdoor conditions, we're not seeing the 60. Then I'm firing flat, though. I mean, Nerf probably tested angled. But so stock 55. And I'll reset for the next test. Okay, for the first up voltage test, I've got 3 of the Trust Fire batteries. Be about 12.6 volts, I believe, over the stock 9. And so, let's see what this does. Okay, it seems like enough. Let's go see where that landed. Just eyeballing it, it looked like it went a bit further because we got out past this thing. Okay. As you can see, we got a little bit bigger of a grouping side to side. I know at least one of those dinked off that thing, but other than that, okay, let's see. We got the shortest 2 at 50, yeah, 50. And most of them came down there, and that is 56. So we're not really seeing too much improvement with the up voltage. We got the highest couple, one over there, one over here, and wow, it's 59. So yeah, even with running a bit more voltage through it and not seeing the advertised stock ranges when we're talking about flat distances. So I'm going to go add another Trust Fire to that, and we'll see what happens. Okay, and for our last test, we've got 4 of the Trust Fires in my crazy little rig. So see how this one does. Oh yeah, and that's going to be 16.8 volts. So here we go. Sounds a lot worse. Okay, and let's see where those went. Just for starters, as you probably noticed, they went curved way more to the left, but they also had a lot more hang time, and you can see this grouping is much farther away. Wow, once again though, as you can see, versus Streamlines, we've got a nice, tight, decent little grouping where they landed. So consistent shots. Gotta love that stability of the mini Frisbees we got going. So the first 3, and look at that, in a perfect little line, 3. And we got about 64 feet. Moving on up to the, well, first, the middle of the group. Got about, I can't get to focus, but looking at about 67, 68, yeah, 68, I guess we'll call it. And that last one up top is right about the 70 mark. So, yeah, the upvolting, it helps. I'm sure at closer ranges, it's going to fire a lot faster, a lot harder. But it doesn't really do too much to the overall ranges. I'm sure someone probably has like an inside area they can test it for the up voltages to see. I mean, I said 10 miles an hour in a cross breeze, but you can't feel it. So I don't really think weather's a factor here. Okay, well, that's what you guys wanted to see. Okay, well, I still got the stock batteries in. A lot of people have been asking what happens if you try and do a wanted style, like swing it while you shoot. And myself, I've been curious what'll happen if I've got it on the side or even upside down trying to shoot this thing. So, well, I got the stock batteries in, we're going to be doing that. Here we go. Yeah, so swinging it, it's kind of hard to get it like actually in the middle because of the delay. The one time I did out there, we'll go see what that does in a second. Right now I'm going to fire it on its side here. So we got aimed down this way. Whoa. That went nowhere. Okay, flip it over. Going a bit farther. And all the way upside down. And that didn't go terribly far either. So let's see where these all landed. Okay. We got the one that's way off to the side, kind of behind me, because I'll swing my arm around like a dumbass, but hey, what you gonna do? Okay, so here's the closest one. I think that was, I can't remember which side, that was either on the side or upside down, that was that one. That's a whopping 28 feet. Here are these other 2 that I did from the sides or upside down. We got 34 feet, we got 38 feet, and there's a couple that actually, while I was swinging my arm around wanted style, made it decently far down. Got one out to this side, and that is going to be at about, that one hit 60, right on the dot. And the other one that's over that way, get about 59. Okay, so I was probably angling it a bit when I fired those 2, and that would account for getting farther ranges. Wanted style, sure, if you want to be a dumbass, go for it, but it's not really going to do anything crazy curving. Okay, I'll get reset with the up voltage.